Hello kitty cats. How are we doing today? How's my boo-boo? How's my boo-boo? How's my Lulu? How's my jumpy Lulu? Are you gonna scratch the chair? Is that what you're gonna do? Are you gonna scratch the chair? How's my boo-boo? How are you today? How are you today? My furry babies. I'm never alone. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name's Luisa. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're feeling happy and healthy and making lots of beautiful jewelry. I certainly am. I always do. I always try to make the best of every day. I finally made the bracelet from the Potomac Beads Best Bead Box for June. And the name of the bracelet was Knotted Summer Jewelry Bracelet, and I really love the pattern. I thought Ali did a beautiful job, and I'm going to use this pattern again using different materials, different color beads, and different materials besides waxed cord, because I don't know if I like the waxed cord, to be quite honest. It's a little bit too sticky for my liking, you know, but I think it does dry up with time, and you know, it doesn't feel as sticky after a while. So anyway, guys, I'm so happy that you stopped by to see me once more, and I am still working on putting together a tutorial for a wire wrap necklace, and I'm still trying to figure out how to present that to you. I'm torn because, you know, the artistic side of me wants to make these beautiful, gorgeous statement type of necklaces, but my practical side keeps telling me, no, that's not the trend. The trend is more minimal, smaller kind of necklaces. So it's a constant struggle that I have inside of me that I don't know how to deal with, because I love doing beautiful creative pieces. You know, to scale them down to a point to where they're trendy is difficult for me. So I want to do a tutorial, one that's easy to follow, and it has to be a tutorial that not only shows you technique, but allows you to build a beautiful necklace that's wearable. And when I say wearable, I'm not necessarily referring to the functionality of it, okay, how it sits on the chest or anything like that. I'm also referring to fashion-wise, okay? So it has to be trendy. It has to be something that you can wear in public and not be embarrassed about, okay? Now, I don't know what it's like in your area, but I know on the East Coast, the trend is to either not wear jewelry at all or wear something that's very tiny that you can barely see. But I don't want to go there either. I want to wear something that's beautiful but trendy at the same time. But I know you didn't come here to listen to me talk about that. You came here to see me open the Potomac Beads Best Bead Box for the month of July. So that's what I'm going to do next. So let me go ahead and turn the camera around and we'll get started. Okay, let's see what we got. Here's the beautiful box. I love this box. This box has a beautiful magnetic closure, and it's really wonderful for storing beads and findings and jump rings and all kinds of things. I love it. I use them all the time. Okay, let's see what we got inside. All right, so here's the name of the box. It's called Old World Charm, and it says, stroll down the narrow streets of the old world, past the onion domes on St. Petersburg's churches, the colorful buildings on the Amalfi Coast, and quaint courtyards in France. Run your fingers through luxurious silks and smell the spice of an open-air market. Be inspired by hues of greens, reds, and blues in this month's Old World Charm subscription box. That sounds absolutely wonderful. And you know something? I've actually walked through open air markets in Europe, and I absolutely love that experience. So here are the contents of the box, and as you can see, the ones on the left are for the project, and the ones on the right are for the stash. Okay, so let's take a look at the project. Here it is, called Bonnet Bracelet. That's the name of the project. Very pretty. And here are all the materials that you're going to be needing for the project. And they always do such a good job of the instructions and the pictures. And the name of the artist is Ali. Okay, I'm going to pull the items out of the box and we'll take a closer look at each one. As you can see, they have the project items in one bag and the stash items in the other bag, which I really, really like. So let's go over the project items first. Here are the items for the project, so let's go ahead and go through each one. This first one is a 3-gram bag of Miyuki seed beads, size 11-0, and it looks like they're kind of a coppery color. Let me see if I can pull some out and show you up close. Okay, just a basic coppery 11-0 seed bead. Very pretty. I love using copper colors. And here's another 3-gram bag of seed beads, and these are 50 no Miyuki seed beads in what looks like a rainbow iris color. I don't want to pull all of them out because I don't want to spill them, but you get an idea of what they look like. Very pretty. And here's an 8-gram bag of silky beads, and they're in a reddish color, opaque. Okay, really, really pretty. I love this color. And these are a lot of fun to work with because they have 2 holes. So let me show you a close-up of how the holes go. So this is basically how they're drilled. Okay, it's not the way you would think because they're square in shape, but this is how they're drilled. Sort of like a diamond, but they're actually square beads. So yeah, these are very interesting. I look forward to using these in some kind of a design. And they also included a lobster claw clasp, a jump ring, and 2 wire guards. Okay, there it is for the bracelet. And here's a 3-gram bag of quarter tiller beads. Now I've used full tiller beads and I've used half tiller beads, but I've never used quarter tiller beads. And this is a sealed bag, so let me go ahead and open it up. And these look like a blue iris kind of a color. Beautiful. Sort of an aqua blue, I would say. So yeah, they're very, very skinny. They're 2-hole beads, and I love the color, and I've never used quarter tiller beads, so this is something new for me, and I think it's a great idea. Those are most of the materials you'll need for the bracelet, but of course they don't include wildfire, thread, or the needles. Those you have to supply yourself, but everything else is included in the subscription box. So I'm looking forward to making this beautiful bracelet. And it looks like I've got this colorway with the red. Okay, let's go ahead and open up the rest of the materials. And let me dump them out. And here it is. Oh my gosh. This looks like more than the usual, more than what I've seen in the past. I could be wrong, but it looks like we have more things here. So let me go ahead and go through each one. I'm not going to go through each one in any particular order. I'll just go through each one as I grab them. So the first one is this very interesting wooden cabochon setting. And I've never had a wooden cabochon setting. And what's neat about it is that it's lightweight because, you know, it's pretty large. It's 30 millimeters. So because it's wood, it makes it lightweight. So that's really cool. And I'm assuming that this cabochon is the perfect size for that. So let's go ahead and open this one up. Take a look. Okay, here it is. And I think it goes this way. And it looks like it's a pretty design with flowers, some kind of a flower there. I'm not sure what that is, but the colors are beautiful. Kind of a yellowish, dark yellowish color. So let's see if it fits, and it sure does. And there it is. How pretty is that? That is so beautiful. It fits perfectly. So yeah, you could glue this in there with some E6000. I love that. And here's a 10-gram bag of melon beads, check melon beads, 6 millimeters in dimension with a swirly color. And yes, they go perfectly with that pendant. Absolutely. And it's a sealed bag. So let me go ahead and open it. And I'll take some out and show you. Look how pretty these are. The perfect color for fall. But you know what? I'm not ready for fall yet. I'm not ready for fall, but they are the perfect color for a fall piece. Beautiful. And like I said, they go really well with this pendant. I love it. And here's a bag with 4 vintage shapes. Check vintage shapes. So I don't know why they're called vintage, but they're a teardrop shape. And the hole goes through the top, as you can see. Okay. So I don't know, it does look a little bit like it's distressed, like it has a distressed finish, so maybe that's why it's called vintage. I'm not sure, but they're very pretty nevertheless. I really like these. And here's a 9-gram bag of rhombus shaped beads, and it was a sealed bag, so I had to cut it open. And the color is kind of a wine color. And I love this shape. I've worked with rhombus before many times, and I love working with this shape. It's so different. And these are 2-hole beads. Very beautiful. Here's a 4-gram bag of iris duos in like a periwinkle color. Kind of a matte finish. Beautiful. And these are 2-hole beads as well. I love this color. This is one of my favorite colors. It's so gorgeous. I love teaming it up with silver. It just looks so nice together, as you can see. And actually this wine color looks really well with this yellow. Here's a 5-gram bag of check Rizos beads. I think that's how you pronounce it. Potomac Beads always surprises me with something new, something that I've never worked with. And I don't think I've worked with this, although the shape does look familiar, because they're like drops with a hole at the top of the bead. So maybe I have worked with these, I don't recall, but they're like slightly transparent, frosted or matte finish in a very pale kind of a cranberry color. I love it. And these go well with these rhombus beads. Here's a 4-gram bag of crescent beads in what looks like a royal blue color. Very rich. Slightly transparent. So yeah, these are going to look very beautiful in the sunlight. I love these. So I'm putting them over here with my cool tones, and that looks really lovely together. And here we have a couple of pewter links. Okay. And these have 2 holes as well. So these would look really nice in a bracelet, but they are one-sided, so you have to keep that in mind when you're designing something. Very nice. So I'm seeing 2 projects here. I'm seeing a cool tone project and a warm tone project. This one's fall and this one's something else. This could be winter. So let's take a look at the next one. These are bead caps. And you get quite a few bead caps here, 6 of them. And oh my gosh, these are gorgeous. Oh boy, these are beautiful. So I'm gonna have to go back and get some more of these, because I've never seen bead caps like these with a flower design on them. They are stunning, guys. Oh my gosh, these are so beautiful. I don't know what size these are. The bag doesn't say, but they're bigger than 10 millimeters. Let me go measure it and I'll come back. So I think they're a little bit bigger than 10 millimeters. It depends on how you measure them. As you can see, there are little bits that stick out. And so if you measure from where it sticks out to the other side, it's about 12 millimeters. But anyway, I just think these are beautiful, and I'm definitely going to go back to see if I can get more. I've never seen these anywhere. And here's the last item. It's a snake leather clasp. And I've seen these before somewhere. I don't remember where, but it's basically a hook and eye clasp. So it goes like this. And you can use these for multi-strand. As you can see, the hole is pretty big. So you can definitely use multi-strand, glue them in there. You can use you know, a couple of pieces of leather, flat leather, round leather. It's a very big hole, so whatever you put in there, it's probably going to be a multi-strand of some sort. So yeah, this is very interesting, very different from the rest of the collection, but I think it's lovely. I love it. Okay guys, that's it. That's the full collection. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. I'm gonna see if I can come up with something with this lovely collection here. I love this this color scheme. I think it's beautiful, and I've always been attracted to the blues, the blue tones, the cool tones. So I know I'm gonna have a lot of fun with these beads. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.